I think I started Recoil because I got home from deployment and I was just finding myself kind of down in the dumps and really just in my head a lot. And buying the Jeep and working on it and getting out on the trail system really helped me find an outlet to becoming a better me.
I joined Recoil because chance brought the opportunity to me after we did an interview on the podcast See You on the Trail with Alan O'Neill. And being that I'm a veteran and thoroughly enjoy off-roading, been around it my whole life, and one of the reasons why I've done a lot of things I've done in my life, it seemed to be an opportunity to try to help anybody else that might need someone to talk to, hang out with, want to learn. I've met a lot of people that enjoy this, but they don't have the knowledge necessarily of what parts to do or where to even go and wheel. So if I can just help out with that at minimum, and then, you know, he asked me to come on as actually a part of Recoil, you know, I accepted. Hopefully I can be a benefit to the organization and help it grow and, you know, help someone in the future with whatever I can.
I joined Recoil because I saw a need. There was a skill set gap, so to speak. Recoil was doing pretty well and already had things in motion, but I saw their online presence wasn't very strong, and I feel like there's just a lot of things that I specialize in that could directly impact them. So I felt compelled to step in and do what I can because I firmly believe in the cause, and if it's something that I can do that I enjoy doing to help benefit them and push them further, who am I to say no to that, especially when it's fun.
So growing up, I was really in the off-road industry and growing up with a mechanical background, so I feel like I'm a jack of all trades. I can jump in and help anybody in need, and it gives myself purpose and healing. So I believe I can provide a lot for the guys that don't know where to go about getting into off-roading or the outdoors and provide an outlet.
I plan to impact Recoil with bringing some stuff to the table that maybe some people don't think about. I like to look at people's rigs and, you know, some people I guess can take offense to it, but hey, you know, ask why they did this or why they didn't do that, and start a discussion. And I think some people are afraid to do that. But if we can set some good guidelines for the organization on how we do things as a whole and start an atmosphere of, you know, good quality stuff or the best you can afford, the best you can do, and safely, and events that are helpful for people and actually provide something for veterans and their families and people that just want to also be around people like us, then that's what I'm hoping to bring to the table.
I plan to impact Recoil by helping establish their branding and strengthening their online presence. So when potential partners go to look at the website, you know, or really just look at the brand as a whole and the organization, things really have to be high end for people to want to invest and take Recoil seriously. And I think that goes with any business. You know, nobody's really going to take you seriously unless your online presence is polished, and that's kind of what I specialize in, whether it's, you know, nice photos or high definition video. I love telling stories and I love art, and this is a way that I can incorporate both things that I love and help make a difference in the world, especially to a group of people that I can directly relate with, because at one point I was the veteran who was hurting and needed a community, and I didn't have anyone. So if I can play a part in helping somebody else avoid going through that, I'm in, you know, 100%.
Really, there's a lot that we can provide. Just simply is going out for a weekend wheeling and getting in the outdoors and getting away from all the day-to-day mundaneness of work life happening. Just get in contact with anybody and we can just go hit the trails, literally just go make memories, and that's what it's about. We're not trying to get through the VA and go do all the harsh programs that everybody hears about. We just want to get out on the trail and make memories. and that serves to be an outlet for a lot of people. So if I can expand on that, that's what we're here to do.
Nothing else, maybe just being there. Sometimes I've been there. There's been days where I'm calling friends and family and no one seems to pick up, which I know they have lives, they've got stuff going on. And sometimes it's not at the hour that a lot of people want to answer the phone or a text message and they don't see it till later. But if I can be there for someone that feels like they don't have anybody else or don't have anywhere else to go, I can lend an ear or some time for them to even talk to. And then I've gone through the process with the VA of getting care and trying to, get disability ratings and all that. So I'm not a professional by any means. So I'll give my advice, but if I can help them in any way in that regards too, I'll tell them what I've done and see if it helps.
I feel like I can help other veterans because I've felt the pain and the isolation that a lot of veterans go through. When I was medically retired from the Air Force back in 2019, that was an incredibly difficult time for me personally in my life. And I know, now I know I'm not the only one that's gone through that or will go through that in the future. So having already experienced it, I know what to look for. I know how I can be helpful. And I just feel like because of my experience, I can help impact other people and change their mindset and keep them from being, swallowed in their depression or anything else negative that they may experience, and hopefully redirect them to the outdoors and these great hobbies and give them another sense of purpose after losing the one that they felt when they were enlisted.